Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's Saturday afternoon. It's almost soon 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I thought I'd do some filming. It's my hubby's birthday today, and we have been baking a cake. Unfortunately, I don't think it can be ready today because we discovered that it has to be in the freezer for 3 hours. So it will be so late that we won't be able to eat it tonight. So I guess we will do it tomorrow or really late tonight. Anyway, I'm here with a glass of wine. Cheers to you all. Cheers. And I have my Daisy Marie Carnival Love Tahiti palette by Be Perfect. I actually didn't know what to do, what kind of look I would do, so I was texting with Emily at Makeup by Blowfish and asked her what she thought, and she chose the palette for me, and I did a palette bingo. Fortunately, I can't show you when I draw the numbers because it's on my phone and I'm actually filming with my phone. But the colors I got are these. Let's see. This is magenta, and this is pink lily. This one is called Bear, B-A-R-E, not bear. And this is bamboo, and this one over here doesn't show, so it's gorgeous. It's the color Starlight. So that is the colors I have to work with. I might pull in some glitter or some other inner corner highlight and stuff like that. My last movie, I tried to speed it up by preparing and doing my base first and stuff like that, but it only saved me 10 minutes, so I didn't do that this time. I have primed my lids with Shadow Insurance by Too Faced. I have done the tight lining in my lashes, and I have put my brow color, bone brow color on. That's it. The rest I will do because I hate it when I get fallout. And it's stuck to my foundation. I don't like that. So, as usual, it won't be an spectacular look. I just placed the shadows the way I always do because I wasn't really satisfied with the color range, so I'll just do what I'm used to. So I will start with let's see my brushes. It's a bit big, this palette, can't fit on my table, stuff is falling. I think I'll just go with Bear, that one. It's a corally pink, I think, color, and I'll put that in my crease or above my crease, like I always do with one of the, I always take a kind of brighter color up here. Yeah, so we were going to celebrate him a bit. He don't like to be celebrated, and of course because of Corona we don't have people here, and not even the closest. There's the two of us and two of my daughters here. And I was going to bake him a cake, and it's just an ordinary cake with sponge bottoms, and that it's a chocolate mousse. Do you say mousse cake. And that mousse has to be in the freezer for 3 hours on top of the cake bottoms. And we didn't realize that until it was too late. We started to do it too late. But we will have some dinner, and I bought some bubbly, not champagne, but bubbles to drink later tonight. And I also have a gift for him, but he don't know that. Small gift. He don't like that I buy gifts for him. So it's just a small thing. So that's it. Then I will take, we'll see. I think I will go with the, how can I do this? I think I take the pink lily in my crease. Yes. I bought this palette when it launched, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Exactly my color scheme. I love it. Of course, there are, in my opinion, some nudes, but they are pretty dark, and you can always get nice looks with darker nudes if you blend in some other color. That's okay. Yes, so I went to work yesterday. After being home for a couple of days with my hurting shoulders, I'm still in pain, but now I can move. But I can still feel it, and it's transferred to my neck because I've been so tense. So now I have pain in my neck instead, and my shoulder hurts if I do the wrong movement. But now at least I can live with it. I'm not screaming when I move. Going back with this pear color up here, kind of blended it away. Yeah, so we had Fridays are always our worst day at work, and so was yesterday too. A lot of people, customers. Awful. You're always exhausted when you go home on a Friday afternoon. But I managed to pull through, and that's good. Now I have the weekend off, and I will work on Monday again. And next weekend is work weekend. Okie dokie. So in the outer corner I will use the magenta color. I really think the magenta one, I didn't get a color that is dark enough for my liking, but magenta is the darkest one, so I will put that one in the inner corner. Just need to clean my brush a bit. It's a gorgeous color. Oh, look at that. But I want a darker one in my inner corner. But palette bingo it is. Going back with pink lily, just to blend out the edges. These colors practically blend themselves. They're absolutely a dream to work with. just looks pink. Okay, so I actually think I will do one of those cut creases I was talking about above my hanging skin. Or should I take a white base? How dark is this one? No. Otherwise, I'm starting to look forward to Christmas. I'm not the hugest of Christmas fans. I like Christmas, of course. I think it's really cozy, and you can have a lot of candles and Christmas decorations and the tree and everything like that. We always try to decorate our garden outside with lights and things like that. I have a Santa made of pine, not pine, granris. I don't know what you call that. It's a Santa made of a tree. And yeah, lots of cute stuff. So I'll take Starlight, and maybe I need to spray my brush. I will try without first. This shadow is a little bit crumbly. I always find it hard to work with this type of shadows. Feels like I'm using the whole pan in one. Also, I was talking to Emily about what to talk about on your channel. Since I don't have a particular theme, and I kind of so far always do the same thing, it's hard to find things to talk about. And she suggested she had I don't know what you call it, tag questions. So I think I will do that, but I have to plan them a bit before I do it. Just random questions about me, I guess it was. Or the person who's making the movie, of course. Can you see the shine? Doesn't show on camera, but it's gorgeous. I guess since my filming isn't the best, you can't really see the colors and everything, but I always put pictures up on my Instagram account. It's Make by Marina, so you can see all my looks there. I have been posting there for years and years. I think I have somewhere almost soon 5,000 posts. Feel free to check them out, but skip the oldest one, please. It's fun to see how you are developing. You can see that you're going forward, your technique and everything gets better as the years go by. So that's fun to see when you go back on your own posts. Okay, so this was difficult shadow to handle, I think. So I have one shadow left. Where should I put that one? Oh, I used glitter glue by Too Faced. I will just where do you have brush? Pink Lily it was. I'm just kind of finessing a bit. Otherwise, I have bought some palettes that is on its way to me. I'm actually waiting for 2 deliveries by Juvia's Place. The new Valhalla palette, and I don't remember the name. The new ones, they came out with the mauves, the pinks, and the other two. One very yellow, goldy one. I can't remember the names right now. Anyhow, I think you know what I mean. So there are 6 palettes from them on its way to me. I have also ordered the Beauty Bean Shroud Cosmetics collab palette. The hype around that one was hysterical, and I have been waiting for a long time. Doesn't matter, but it's on its way eventually. And also the Colourpop, the Child Mandalorian blah blah palette will be here soon, I hope. So that's what I'm waiting for. Looking forward to those, especially the Juvia's ones. I love Juvia's. I have, since I discovered them, I have bought almost all of their palettes. I guess there are some out there that maybe is discontinued that I don't have. So, well, okie dokie. I don't like this. It's too bright. And I don't mean I don't like bright, but I want always something dark here. I wonder if I'm going to cheat. I'll think about it while I have a sip of wine. Well, if I am going to cheat, I can do that later. So, primer for my face. I'm not gonna use one, doesn't matter. I have a really old foundation here from Elf. It's a bit too bright for me, and there's always nothing left, you see. This is, I have screwed it up as much as you can, and I'm scraping inside here to get the last thing out. And there's actually a lot of foundation down here. So I use, it's a bit bright and not the best of foundations. So I mainly use it just when I sit at home and do things like this. And in the winter and autumn when I'm at my palest. So I scrape it off a bit and on my tile that I have, and for this one I use a brush. Oh dear, I took too much. Okay. Oh. Starting to look like a ghost. Have to scrape off some more. We have had such a lousy weather for weeks, it feels like, but at least week and a half. Really, really grey and cloudy. Haven't seen the sun in for ages. And it's going to keep on. It's typically November weather in Sweden. Grey, dull, rainy, boring. And the temperatures have been a lot higher, warmer, and then what's usual this time of year. Sometimes we actually get snow, but now there's like 7, 8, 9, 10 degrees above 0 Celsius, and that's no good. It's not normal. Not even in the northern parts that always get winter early. They don't have snow, and that's strange. I don't mind getting no snow. I hate it. I don't want it. But it could be a little bit colder, so it won't be so wet and grey. If there's colder, there's not so grey outside. It's so boring. You don't feel like doing anything. We have to put on the lights like all day actually, because it's so dark inside, and that's boring. That's that, and then some powder, and this is also the powder I made myself because I accidentally bought the wrong color, so I had to blend it up with something white, trying to use it up. Sorry. Okay. Again, I'm just gonna wash it off. I was actually going to film yesterday morning while getting ready for work, but I was so tired. I had slept really bad. I had pain in my shoulder and just needed to be quick. So I couldn't be bothered. We will see when I have the courage to film when I'm on my way to work. I'm always in a hurry. Brows, same as always. I hate doing my brows. No. Well, we were talking about what to do during Christmas, but I guess there will only be the four of us here. Since you're not allowed to be too many people in the same spot. Otherwise, we mostly meet up with my brother's family. But I'm not sure that will be happening this year. And my mother, excuse me, vad vill du ha? Den där. Och den där. That was my youngest daughter. Wanted to borrow things from me. What was I saying? Yes, my mother and her husband are older. So they're in the, what do you call it, group of people that are more at risk, especially her husband, because he's not well otherwise either. He's over 80. My mother is 78, but she's really well healthy and in good shape, but just because of her age, of course, she's in danger too. And he is absolutely terrified of seeing us because I meet so many people every day, so I haven't seen them in almost a year now. Feels really not so good, especially my mom, of course. Yeah, but it is what it is. Well, that's what my daughter coming to borrow things from me. We have recently, she's living in a room that we have in our garage just across the yard. So we have refurbished it so she has two little rooms, like a bedroom and a small kind of living room of her own. And we recently fixed a makeup corner for her, a desk and light and all of that. But she still comes in here to get my stuff. I guess it will take until she moves out for real before I can have my things for myself. Oh, my contact lenses. There was a time when I did not want to use pink. I think it's a gorgeous color, but I think pink doesn't suit me, even though I like pink. It makes me look strange. And that's also why I want to put something darker here, like a black or something, or a dark purple or whatever. So I'm battling with myself if I should cheat or just use the colors that were given to me. We will see. Okay. Under the eye, I still have the bamboo color left to use, and that one is also too bright to try to deepen this, so I won't do that. Oh, I forgot. I have this little jar standing here in front of me. It's just like this, and in this one I always put the brushes, at least the eye brushes that I have used, so I can tell which ones, and then I have all the other ones that are clean in other containers here, so that I know which one are used and dirty and not. Now we will see. I'm gonna put on some more primer, I think. Just a little. I think it's kind of lost it. Like that. And then I'm gonna take the green one. It's a more of a olive green, I would call it. I'm trying to learn not to do this because I look so stupid. I do it. Yeah. I kind of want to stretch my skin. Okay, I'm gonna cheat because this does not look good. Question is, am I gonna use black or a dark purple? It would be a given color to use purple. Okay, I'll use purple. Smaller brush. And this purple in this one, the purple one, dark purple one, is this one. It's called blackberry. Or I could have taken this one, black beach, but I will choose this one. So I'm cheating. Now I'm doing this again. fall out. Cheers. Score in Swedish. Well, purples are not the easiest shadows, especially not mattes, so I can't really get this one to stick the way I want. Change to a fluffier brush. Going in with the magenta. Okay, so I'm not satisfied with the blending. It's a bit patchy and I can't seem to fix it. I think I have gotten the matte color stuck in the glitter glue. Hate when that happens. Patchy. Need some of my bone color matte. We bought this house 2.5 years ago. It's an old house built in 1955, and we bought it with all the previous owner's stuff in it because the man in the house had passed away, and his wife was sick. So her daughters, who lived in Skåne, that's the southern parts of Sweden. I'm somewhat around in the middle of Sweden, not quite, but they brought her home so they could take care of her. So they were selling the house, and there were a lot of stuff in this house. They have been living here for more than like 25 years. So we told them we were eager to get inside the house and to be able to start working with it because it needed a lot of repairing and refurbishing, and it was the kitchen was from the 70s and They have been smoking in this house for like 20 years. Everything was yellow, like, you know, the yellow stain from cigarettes, and it smelled. Well, so we offered them to empty the house for them. You take what you want to save, and we fix the rest, just so that we can get inside the house as quick as possible. So of course we threw away almost everything. It was really old stuff, nothing to have, but we have also saved a lot of things. These glasses, for example, there was a whole collection of these glasses. Yeah, I was thinking about glasses, wine glass, and everything. Lots of stuff, not only China, and everything. So that was just a little story behind my wine glass. So we got extra stuff for the house, money that we paid for the house, and that was really fun. We had a really it took us a week just to go through everything, to see what we wanted to throw away, and then it took another week to empty the house and take it to the place where you dump things. But that was really a great time, something I will always remember. It's a really strange feeling to go through some other people's stuff and know that you can do whatever you like with it. Eyeliner. I think I'll take this one. My Master Graphic from Maybelline. So that was a really good time. We enjoyed it a lot. The man in this house was obviously a person who liked to do a lot of, carpentry. He had a big workshop down here in the basement with all the kinds of tools you can actually ever need to do stuff. So my hubby, who also like to do things, fix things, he built my makeup cabinet. We have a super large bookshelf here from floor to roof behind me. He built that one, and so he likes to do stuff. And he had now, well, whatever tool you need, he got it because it was in the house when we bought it. So that was really good. All the tools we could need in the garden, everything. Sorry, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Do you see I have a dark spot here? Right there. That's my matte shadow stuck in the glitter glue. So we actually had everything we ever need to keep this house running, and it was just in the house when we moved in, so that's great. They had books everywhere. We went through everything and saved what we want, and the rest we gave away to, this place when you can buy things secondhand. So there may be some other one wanted them. They have two large cupboards with little Santa Claus figures. We counted to somewhere around 500 Santa decorations, small figures. Not figures, what do you call them? Well, you know what I mean. For decoration, small little 500. We saved a few and gave the rest away. It was hilarious. I am going to put on some glitter. And for that I'm going to use, can you see the green glitter in there? This is an old one from Makeup Store. The glitter is called Northern Lights. Did I say Makeup Store? Yes, Makeup Store. And I don't think they have, this is an old one, they don't have it anymore. They don't have glitters like they used to have, which is really sad. I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use? My brush is dirty. I use it anyway. So I had also this mixing liquid, and that's also by Makeup Store, and this one they still have. I pour some on my tile, and then I pour some glitter beside it, and I dip the brush in the mixing liquid, and then I dip the brush into the glitter, and then I do this. I am not afraid of using glitter around my eyes. I use a lot of glitter, I love that. I think I will. And I don't mind pressed glitters in eyeshadow palettes either. I think that's, I really actually like it. But I do understand people that don't like it, and I heard a lot of people wanting to have the glitter in their palette of their own, so they can choose if they want to use it or not, or don't take up space for another shadow, for example. But I don't mind, I like glitter. I start all the way up here by my eyeliner wing, and I go all the way through under my eye. Looks really clumsy. Don't mind. I'm gonna wash it off. So when I'm working, well, of course I can wear glitter whatever day I want, but when I have work weekends, I use glitter on the Friday, Saturday and Sunday. My way of spicing up my working weekend. But of course you can wear glitter whenever you want to. Like so. And mascara. Now I kind of want to have glitter in my crease too. mascara under my eye. And here. Inner corner highlight. I think I will use when I bought this one it was Kat Von D. Now it's KVD Vegan Beauty, but this is original from Kat Von D. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I have some stuff from her and I like them a lot. It's just a shame how things turned out, because I thought she made really good stuff, and when there's some new owner, I don't know who, I think the products are not as fun anymore. So I'm gonna use Emerald, this one. Shifts in green, of course. Always using my pinky. Or at least most of the time. I can hear my hubby making dinner ready upstairs. He loves to cook and I'm ever so grateful, because I never ever have to think about the food. He always fix it. I was married before and the one I was married to did not. I had to do everything when it comes to the food and a lot of other stuff too. Never mind. Should I put some glitter, along where I cut my crease? No, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this one is almost dried out, my white eyeliner by NYX, and I'm gonna do like this. Oh, it's so dry, it kind of it don't get small little dots, it gets really clumsy dots. Okay, maybe not my best. Okay, now it's turning out to a really long video again. So my bronzer that I'm still trying to pan. I also did actually put some glitter in my hair. You can see it. It's Saturday, and I'm sitting here in my comfy clothes, my baggy t-shirt and baggy sweatpants. Hot mama. I don't think it ever will run out. I've used it like forever. Something like that. Highlight. Oh, and I also do this. Okay. What am I? I'm gonna use, I think, is it in this one? I think the one I used in my inner corner, it's a bit too green to use on your cheeks, but I have a, maybe it's the same, I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna use it's called Lucky Clover by Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild palette. Oh my gosh, I've been filming for a whole hour. Bear with me, I'm gonna try to learn how to make shorter videos. I actually been offered help by Emily. She's the sweetest, but I don't know when that will happen. Corona has to go away. So we will see when that happens. I'm green. I look like a goblin. Okay, and some blush. I'm gonna use a really old, I'm just talking about my old stuff. I have newer stuff too, but I just think the blushes that are in this palette are absolutely gorgeous. It's the BH Cosmetics Glamorous Blush Palette, and I don't even think they make this one anymore. It's really old, and I'm gonna use that one. No, I just changed my mind. I'm going to take that one. I had this one forever, but I love it. What am I going to do on my lips? I don't know. Yes. Lips. I'll be back in a second. I actually have a lippy that I haven't used in a long time. It's by Kiko Milano and it's green. Don't know if it's the right green though. I should have had something more. Never mind, I'll take it anyway. Yes, I'll just do it the way straight up. So it looks like this. And it's magnetic. expensive but feels very luxurious. We had a store, Kiko store in Solna, Mall of Scandinavia it was, but I think they're not there anymore. Don't think we have them in Sweden at all anymore, as far as I know. Might be wrong, but I don't think so. Well, 1 hour and 3 minutes. That's not quick, but I'm done. I will back off because it's so bright here. So, why if okay, I don't know where to look, but anyway, this is the look. And I see you later. Bye bye.